All right, hello.
Hello, stream.
Hello, stream. Ryden actually scared me because I was actually just talking about pee and poop, and Ryden said pee pee poo poo. Yo. How is everybody? How are you, Andrew?
I'm good. I'm good.
Pretty good too. I was so sleepy. I was like, when I wake up, I do this thing where I have to roll around, and I look at my phone, and I roll around some more, But I turned the light on, and we made some coffee, and we're feeling pretty good. Got my Red Bee. God, I keep thinking of that email that Erica posted, where it's just like, let me read the actual thing. Oh fuck, what was it?
Which
Shit posting?
one?
Yeah, I know. Erica's a weird dude. Going on all weird corners of the internet. Erica got an email called Bedroom Secrets, and it says, drink bull piss in blue text, and then in black text next to it, it says, hey, drink bull piss.
Hey.
So I am partaking in the bull piss, like this.
Like has been said.
Trash Prince just woke up from a nap. Now, Trash Prince is on East Coast, and it's like 3:20 over there. Like a good old nap. Andrew, where are we?
So we just finished the fight with Fat Man, and I believe
That's not nice.
Either
Ignore me.
going to get a I think we might have had a call with Pliskin about dealing with Strut sorry, not Strut, Shell 2.
I'm gonna move my mic closer. Like this, can you hear me? Okay, I have a confession to make. We lost our save file.
Oh, no.
So at 4 a.m., I got us the fuck back up here.
Why does this happen every fucking
So
time we
here
play
we
Metal
are.
Gear? Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna throw this man off the
God.
fucking... Oh, you can't take him too far.
For anyone who doesn't know, when we played Metal Gear 1, we ran into the issue of if you play this game using other mediums.
Good work, Ryden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized.
I think we've seen this cutscene.
Okay. When you play this game using other mediums, transferring between discs on a PlayStation 1 system
Transferring
becomes a problem because all the explanations online of how to do it don't say the final detail of how you're actually supposed to do it. So for a while there, we just couldn't do it. So Chris had to replay the first chunk of Metal Gear 1.
every fucking time. And I'm not familiar with 1 that much, and I'm not familiar with 2 that much.
As others,
I played 3 like a fucking animal.
3's your animal game, yeah.
It's my animal game, and you eat the animal, and you shoot the gun, and you crawl around. It's my animal game.
No idea where he is. You haven't been
Where he is.
yet. I suggest you start there.
Hang on, the kernel of my operation.
There's
I'm
another call.
I'm getting a call from my friend, Pliskin.
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
He changes his voice.
How you doing,
Hey.
kid? Pliskin, is everything all right? Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while. How did you manage to stay alive? Had a little help from a friend. Friend? What about the bomb?
What are those?
And Fat Man too. That's good news. House Shell too.
That's good news.
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about
Again,
that.
there's so many
Well,
dumb
looks like there's no
details
danger of that in any
that would
case.
be like,
But the central
again,
core is starting
it's
to
so
Oh my god,
much
oh my god,
worse.
what are you two doing? Stop! Oh my god!
We weren't in Shell 2.
Turn on
They
any
must be in Shell
channel,
2.
Ryden and Pliskin are
Let's start kissing, oh my god! Little lips!
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make
Your
sense.
upper lip is so
a chopper is
smooth
our
and
only
hairless.
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right
Who the
now.
fuck is he
but
talking
I don't
about?
see their Harrier. It's out
Can
somewhere.
Otacon
We
fly
better move now.
a helicopter?
Our chances with a Harrier after us are close
I
to
don't know if
nothing.
Like,
Pliskin
he's
knows
not
Otacon.
necessarily.
President is?
No,
Yeah.
that one's
It's
all
not
yours.
necessarily a
President is at the top of our rescue
gearhead,
list.
but I
The
guess
I
he
know,
could
I know
be a
Snake and
technical
Otacon
guy.
are friends, but I don't know if Pliskin
Yours,
knows
Right.
Otacon.
not mine.
I don't know.
What?
See you later.
What?
Bye.
If Andrew was here in real life, I'd spray you with coolant. I really would. Bye. Don't need that no more. Don't need that no more.
Have you ever done? I've never used like compressed air to clean my keyboard or anything like that. But have you ever done the trick of you can turn compressed air upside down and it becomes a freezing solution?
Oh my god, me and my coworker Miles used to blast each other all the time.
You're
It
dead.
hurts.
How the fuck are you here?
I killed you. Rex killed you.
I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like.
If you like. Well, the design is a little different.
Follow me.
It's more red. Outer heaven.
Outer heaven? Are you my friend?
Town 2?
Neither enemy nor friend.
Hmm.
Just a messenger from the Lali Lulelo.
I'm sorry. That name is still goofy as shit.
No,
to
it's not.
me.
It's cool.
This is safer, I think.
I feel like that's Metal Gear in a nutshell. Shut up, it's cool though.
Shut up, it's so cool.
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom?
Yeah, whom?
Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions.
His
I'll tell you
accent is
something
very
you need to know
interesting.
Instead, the current location of the president.
What?
Or rather,
What?
the person who knows the current location of the president.
Right.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held
Ames.
with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames, has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're
Nanomachines?
you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other
Not a
leads?
chance. Where are those hostages?
I forgot you could hear, like, his reaction.
Not a chance.
Not a chance. It's like
Not
Mario
a
Party.
chance. He's blunt
The
as fuck.
hostages
Of course
are
you
being
need to
held in
repeat
B1
yourself.
conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll
Mm,
find
Shell
we're gonna
one
shell
core.
one
What
core.
does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to
Interesting.
these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect and amplify it. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I
So
supposed
you
to
need
do?
a
Use
device.
a directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core.
I love how
Alright.
stupid this game is. You expect me to go up to everybody, listen to everybody's heartbeats?
Take this.
You're fucking crazy.
The security code will unlock all levels
Woo!
of
You're a
level
fucking
two.
goofball.
core.
Excuse my
It's
language.
called a PAN card. It works together with
PAN
the body's
card.
electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. Built
Makes
from
sense.
nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists.
Ah, cool.
The surveillance camera won't let you
Ah,
unload
the pans have their own card now.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some.
So I
not others. The
believe,
uniform alone won't fool the
because
user.
that's an
You're talking about
AK.
weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw
Yeah.
him carrying an AN-94.
All men
And
assigned to the
four.
core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
Okay.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal
I
scan.
thought for a second, I thought it was an AS valve.
A rectal scan.
Well,
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here.
So you got to
Rectal
get
scan.
past biometrics.
To hurry. They have a nuke on their side.
He's got
They do.
24
Can't
rings in
nuclear
his
weapon
rectum.
with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here. on the
He's a little scared right now.
and they have no
Oh.
Even if they do
Hey,
have
come
it,
on.
the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man would have a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they
Vamp.
have it.
Bam. Oh, remember Vamp's OnlyFans? Remember
Why did
Vamp's
they have to
Twitch
bring the
subs?
football along? To the
Yeah.
decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up. But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear is here. Metal Gear.
Gear is here.
Metal Gear?
Big Pharma.
There it is.
Bipedal nuke cable from the airport shuttle Moses into me.
You think you like Rex or Ray better? You gotta see Ray in action.
Yeah, that's the
What
thing.
about,
is
what
I
about
need to
first
see-
impressions?
Visual design, I like Rex more. I need to see what Ray actually
What's this
does
for?
in this game because my only version of like seeing Ray's capabilities is the
What do I
Ray
need a
that you
cell
fight
phone
in
for?
Rising.
Rising Sun.
Rising is so good. Though it doesn't like
Who
my
was that man
PlayStation
just
5
now?
controller, which
He's
makes
not
me
one
very
of
angry.
ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of
Eh.
Metal Gear.
That's a very good point, Trash Prince. Imagine
are you
if the
not telling
codec
me?
call,
I've been
instead of
completely open with you, Raiden.
buzzing
I've
this,
told you everything.
stimulating the small
everything
bones
you
of your
know?
Small
ear.
bones of your ear.
The small bones of your ass.
Ooh, the small bones in your ass.
I'm getting a call.
Why are you
Ah!
sticking bones in your ass?
Make contact with this Ames.
Andrew, answer me.
We have no leads on the
Chicken
president's
bones.
location.
Horrible.
We have no alternatives. Right now.
Gruesome scene outside the Buffalo Wild Wings this evening. Was it?
They were out of wings, Chris! What are we gonna do?
Enemy soldier.
Man hides about 20 chicken wings anally
We gotta run!
in the parking lot and tried to outrun police.
They'll never catch me.
Oh.
Okay, so I gotta get the shell one core.
Gotta find an AK. Gotta find an AK-47. You. So I speed ran my little ass off yesterday, and I don't
to
know
get
if
the
we
gear.
have everything.
Oh,
we got
but it
4
looks like your
rations.
M9 has a suppressor this time. Is that true?
Oh, it always does. You can get a suppressor for the SOCOM, but I don't know where it is.
The SOCOM's the one that we couldn't find last time.
Hello, boys.
So now...
I know if I don't have my weapon,
Hello,
you'll immediately
fellow
suspect me.
friends. Oh, wow. That's cool.
Shell 1 core. What's this way? Nothing here.
Nothing here.
Nothing here. You don't stick the bones in your ass?
SOCOM, these nuts.
What a waste. So calm these nuts. So calm.
Hmm. Oh, there's a little flyer. Little flyer.
Andrew, they're called ciphers, and they're Snake's friend in Smash Brothers Brawl.
They are, yeah.
Shut up.
Or
You need an AK-47, you.
Rose?
What,
Found some
Rose?
information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
Wait, Solid
body?
Snake is still alive?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid
Wow.
Snake.
Rest in peace.
Hmm.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
Among
So
Us?
disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
Solidus
I get you,
is sus?
But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think.
Raiden said
Disguise
sus.
yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
Man, good thing that Ninja Anomaly came and gave me everything I need to do that. Because I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
Colonel.
know. I love his little
Really?
steps. Hey, what's up?
What?
Oh, wait! Yeah, we're starting over. Tell me.
Meh, meh.
Look at the attack roll on that guy. Look, he's dead. Stop shooting. Ah! He's already dead.
Right on,
Grab the rope.
baby. Okay. Wait for them to pass.
Hey.
Oh,
Shut up.
I need some help.
I need some help. Quick save. Grab the rope. Hey. God damn it.
Meh, meh. Shoot him.
This one's gonna be tricky. I don't have any radar
Mhm.
either.
Yeah, don't have no radar, no map.
Yeah, this is stinky.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Whoa, fellow.
What?
I don't have the AK.
What was that?
What was that just now? You're getting all
Need
cheeked
some
out.
help here. Meh,
I'm just like
meh.
you. Shut up. Hello, friend. Oi!
Hello, sir.
I don't know what
And
that
then
was. That was like that was
like-
video game magic tricks.
Oh, jeez.
Raiden's doing video game magic tricks. Wait.
Running. Move. That color camouflage that Run has on right now, I believe that's one of the alt colors for Snake in Brawl or Smash, right?
I don't know.
Because I know he gets like some of his camo alts that are in 3 for.
He gets a lot of
Smash.
camo. It's ults from 3.
Mhm. Stay alert.
Man,
Yay!
Raiden, you should have saw me. I was doing so good on my speed run.
We got a chaff.
I was like
We got
impressive. I was like so
animals.
impressive. Do you know what I
Ooh.
mean?
Photograph.
Hey,
Come back here.
I want to see the lady.
What's the lady doing?
Oh God,
Oh, oh, oh.
her name is Konami Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Got it memorized.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We got the new...
Man, that's gonna be interesting. Like, I am very tempted to go find the Metal Gear 3 pachinko machine.
Oh my God, dude.
Like, I will go and sit down and like blow like $40 on it just to see it.
Low.
There's a camera.
Some kind of camera thing. Need this man's...
Wait.
Need this man to
wait.
turn around.
Get him.
Huh?
What? You. Nice.
No, you didn't.
Shut
Shut up.
It's no use.
Everybody's sleeping. I forgot where to get the AK.
Shell 1's core has extremely tight security.
Right.
Impersonate and enemy personnel to infiltrate the section. For a proper disguise, select the enemy field uniform you receive from the ninja. This will allow you
Right.
to blend in. But you still need one more thing. It will look suspicious if you're not carrying the standard equipment. All personnel in the
Yeah,
field
I don't think you're
equipped
supposed to
with
be here yet.
AK-74Us.
Oh.
Select your own AK when you're in disguise.
Do I have an AK?
Find yourself an AK.
Oh,
You
I
have
guess
a
not.
level 2 card in your possession. Go and
Screw it,
search
F.
the warehouse in
Copy that. Okay.
There
We're just
we
being
go.
dumb. We're just being dummies.
Like, that's one thing I really do like about these games is that in other scenarios, I would literally just, especially in modern times with technology that we have, is just literally pull up a Google search for like, hey, what do we do?
A Google.
But with this game, like, you can literally call and like, hey, what do I do?
I fucking love that. Actually, we're just leaving.
Whereas with 5, I don't think I touched the codec once.
I don't remember. Oh no, I called Kaz a bunch. I'm so embarrassing on stream. I was doing so well yesterday. I got up to Fat Man in like for like a half hour.
Wow.
It was fucking great. Oh my god, dude.
Run.
Just fucking kill me.
Well,
Well, then we start over here with no alert. We can do this. Oh, I have 1 bullet. Cool.
cool. Up, up,
Up. Up, up.
up, up. And shimmy across. Oh, man.
I'm not waiting for shit. The fuck away from me.
It's the best way to play
Oh my God.
PlayStation games. It's just
I was
to go,
doing
like,
so fucking well
click.
yesterday. I got up to Fat Man in like a half fucking hour, and this only has 1 bullet. Fucking chaff. Chaff my ass, dude.
Jeff this, dude. Wee. Jeff this, dude. Go for it. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Jeff.
That did not land on ground. Did that one? I don't think
Yes,
that one
no.
did either.
Alright.
Fuck me in the ass.
Stand up.
Okay, this guy's gonna be a bozo about it.
Pew. Oh.
I know, I know, I know. No. Mines, I know. I know.
Oh, careful.
I was doing so well yesterday.
Question. Are we headed in the right direction strut-wise?
Yeah.
Yes, because we're at F. Looking for the warehouse.
Looking for the warehouse.
Hmm? Pew.
So annoying. Level 2.
3.
There we go.
Level 2. Nothing here. C4.
C4s. Man.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
What?
Huh?
Free.
Burp.
Oh, nice.
Alright, reload the SOCOM.
Got our SOCOMs back.
Level 2. Oh, bombs.
Oh, I don't got shit. I don't got shit. Shut up.
M4.
Yeah, that's gonna come in handy.
Handy. Indeed. Freeze it.
No, we never have to come back in here again.
Nice. You.
Because. Are you boys being silly out there?
Nothing in there by the looks of it.
Send in the boys. Send in the boys.
Whee. Oh. That's
Where
a
are the
bomb
boys
you
coming
froze.
from? I think they're coming from up there. Still have a boy down here though.
There he is. Maroon.
Not a fucking chance.
Oh.
A
Oh,
nerd. Wait till they go away.
Snoring at a rapid speed. Bro, these edibles ain't shit. 1 hour later.
Sorry, what a weird thing to do.
Oh, hey.
Hey, we're gonna need some phantasm, eh? Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck, you get over there.
Yeah, 'cause that's a 2. It's a full height box, not a half height box.
I need a half height box. I want to get my ass in there.
But you can worm underneath.
Worm.
A worm?
Oh, fucking wig, dude? Fucking wink my fucking wonk? Google turned on. Hey, Google, shut off. I said wink my wonk. I had nothing to do with you. Stop
a
searching
secret.
that. What?
It's a
What
secret
the fuck is going on? Wink my wonk.
Yay, there it is.
But I can sum up this conversation. Oh, you got an AK.
Looks like you've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them.
There you go.
Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
There you go.
Hey, Snake, can I ask you a favor? What? Don't call me kid anymore. Heads up.
Personnel, kid. Oh, there he comes. Nice. Get.
I left that body there just to strike fear in the heart of anybody.
Send him a message.
Always
Let 'em
leave one
know.
alive. Tell your friends.
I could take the rest of you out, but I don't feel like it right now.
But I don't feel like it right now. Ah. Saw the man worming at the speed of light.
Warming at
No!
an incredibly high
You weren't
speed.
supposed to be here. This wasn't supposed to be true. Whoa. Hang on.
Whoa.
Hang on a fucking second. Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Ring.
Ring. Will you hurry up? Mama,
Get out of here.
mama.
There you are.
Got my binoculars out. Oh
Bang.
no. What has happened to me? Fuck you.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Hup.
I don't want to wait.
Bang, bang, bang. Inch, inch.
Only the big boys in Shell 1 wear the fucking thing. Can you boys do this? Whoa.
Whoop. Alright. Try and bat me now.
Try and bat me now. Oh. I am a soldier.
Oh, I finally... Yeah, that makes... It's really stupid, but that makes a lot of sense.
Bah.
The letters there as you enter Shell 1 core just say Shauru 1.
Oh,
because
really?
there's no... Since there is no L in Japanese, you convert anything that is an L into an R.
I think I've heard of that before. I don't know where we're going. Let's go see.
Yeah, like that.
Add Raiden to
Chi-i.
DVD. This is my favorite Raiden. Raiden from T.
Alright. Now we gotta get past the biometrics. How the heck are we gonna do that?
I think we gotta find a directional micro. Hello, everyone. You bump into somebody, it instantly takes off your costume.
Got SOCOM rounds. And stun grenade. What y'all looking at?
Snacks we got.
Oh,
A dog?
my dog.
Talking dog? My dog. Hey,
What's,
comrade, what are you
what's he
reading?
looking at
My
on the
dog.
wall?
Some lady.
Okay. Some lady.
Some lady. It's nothing like my dog. Where's the node? Hello? I need a node? Hi.
Pardon me. Excuse me, sir.
What's up, boys? My dog. Mike. There we go,
there it
baby.
is. Oh, and 2 lockers. Ration. All clear. Nothing.
Everybody's so glad about
Okay.
that direction. Is that Konami Eyes again? Konami Eyes.
Yep. Yes, it is. Pardon me, sir. Mind if I borrow you?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Why did he pass out? He's fine. Why did he pass out? All I did was drag him over there. Raiden used pressure points to...
Alright, what's in the core? The hostages.
Stinky Winkies.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. You don't have a directional microphone, however. Find one first. The microphone is the only hope of identifying Ames among all the other hostages. The directional microphone should be somewhere in the core of Shell 1.
Oh, okay.
Have you searched B2 of the core?
Oh, we haven't even been to B2 yet.
There we go.
What's up, Mac? Hello, Joe. Hey, it automatically equipped my AK back. I didn't do that.
Interesting.
Bing bong.
Basement 2.
How can you have a basement 2?
If
Basement
basement's
the
so good, why
squeakquel?
isn't there a basement 2? Alright, so this has its own separate map. Ration. Oh, birds.
You want to
What's
see
the
the
bird doing?
Want to see the bird?
Ooh.
Hey,
that's
how'd you
a
do
good
that?
angle. Is
Is
that Konami eyes again?
It's
Yes,
Konami
it is.
eyes.
It's always Konami eyes.
Lo and behold, Konami eyes again.
It would not surprise me if there is a optical brand that they owned in Japan. Yeah. In Japan that's called Konami eyes. That would not surprise me at all.
Hello, comrade. I am stealing.
Pardon me. I need bullets for the M9 that you definitely don't carry. Oh, the bird talks. You get the D mic.
You have the directional.
You can listen to your dick.
According to our
Mhm.
information, Ames
That's
has
where
a
you attach
pacemaker.
it.
This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct.
That'd be
Use the
terrible.
directional
Like a big piece of machinery attached to your flopping dick.
What's up?
No, you what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Venus in Cancer.
Who taught you how to say that?
How? How?
Aha, funny bird.
Time for a treat.
Does he look at me?
And you give the bird a ration.
Good morning.
You probably can in 3.
Time for a treat.
Nice. There's the access point.
Okay. Ryden starts typing with his ass. You just hear keyboard spam. Colonel? Look what I can do.
Check this out, Colonel.
Hey! No goofing
Hey.
around. The fuck are you guys laughing at? mean-
Yeah, you don't have your AK out.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's not the elevator. I don't even know what that is.
Run.
How do you know? How do you know which one is me? Hello!
Hello.
Excuse me. Alright, well that was a fucking
Oh,
waste
where-
of time.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me. Jack.
Oh my god. I want to listen to
And
that
do
conversation.
it
I
again.
wanted to eavesdrop. I don't think there's anything particularly in here that would... I think at the time of needing something,
Ooh.
Please don't bump into me, sir. Oh.
Have you played or watched anybody play Police Nuts, Chris?
No.
It's
I'd like to play it myself,
interesting
yeah.
one.
Why did
they're
that guy run away?
gratefully, fan translations of the text because I think it's Japanese only.
Isn't Snatcher kind of in the same boat?
Yeah, Snatcher's the one that I know like nothing about.
Same.
Right. Got the
I just know it's
directional
another kind
microphone.
of Kojima game. I also know that he worked on
Oh,
an NES
okay.
Penguin racing game.
Really?
Yeah, that was like his first game.
Grab them.
I hate being grabbed.
And scan.
Bloop.
Retinol pattern recognized. You updated Twitter.
Alright, B1 Hall.
Raiden, one of those hostages in.
We heard you.
We know.
Dude, don your disguise, dude.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, get your AK out.
What is all
I'll
this?
see you.
What's all this? Apples?
All the apples.
Blue squares? Okay.
Plates? Glassware?
Psst. I'm not really a bad. I'm not really like a bad guy. He doesn't have a heartbeat. He's surprisingly calm. There's a visual trick for this, but I'll just
Hey, you,
Mhm.
just wait a minute.
Hey, why don't you have your gun out?
To your weapon.
okay, it's fine.
Freeze!
Why did they shoot me? Maybe I just put my gun away. I don't know. What the
Well,
fuck's
I
your
think
problem?
Oh, they do shoot you. Okay.
Yeah, they just shoot
Because
you.
I was wondering if they shoot the hostages instead.
They just shoot you.
Because it's compromised.
Stepping on everybody. He tripped me.
You asshole. Watch, that's Ames.
Little tripper. He's got a pacemaker.
Oh.
You can also tell it's him because he has the mullet.
Oh, cool.
Anytime.
Ames. Might if you get point blank and use your directional. Perhaps.
Spin
or
on
just
his knee.
spin at high velocity.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, stop tripping me. Yeah, I could have sworn.
I thought I saw a blonde man spinning at high speeds and get tripped by a hostage.
Spinning on the knee, yes.
Alright, do you have to approach Ames with your directional, perhaps?
Your aims, aren't you?
Oops, aren't you?
I forgot you can
There we go.
talk to people. Your aims, aren't you? What? Yeah, just point that right at his head. Right in you fucking
You
psycho.
must be Ames.
Psychopath.
Also, no, like, crouching at all, even though the guards are still differently
I'm not a
around.
terrorist.
Hey, I'm not a terrorist.
Got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Ugh. His mustache is on like.
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see.
I see.
Take this thing off me, will you?
You didn't have to rip that one off. Hey.
Richard Ames.
The Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
Oh, he's watching.
Find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
They
Damn.
don't want to animate the whole conversation, so we gotta switch to codec.
Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first
Shell
floor of Shell
2's
2's
core.
core section.
The first floor, the core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hmm?
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern,
Hmm.
blood pressure, and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information,
If he
along with the DNA
dies,
pattern,
the button no
serves
longer
as a
works.
biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words,
Interesting.
the login must be made of the president's
Yep.
own free
It's
will.
got to be calm.
As a failsafe, the input
Which-
must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a
Get
new
real.
model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was
Everything.
built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait,
Wait a minute.
You're not supposed to bother us when we're on the phone. That's the
here comes
rules.
Snake.
That's him?
That's
Fucking
him?
Dracula, what the
Microphone
fuck?
to listen
Right, it's not that serious.
King, Fat Man is dead.
No.
Doesn't matter. Saved us.
Look, if you're not... How cool is that?
Oh, cool. Whoa, that's cool.
Who knows? They're a
Who
band of
knows?
lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more
Hmm.
about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be...
The Patriots.
What about the damage to Shell?
The
So-
circulation system for
Mhm.
the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooded.
Okay, there is one thing I do know about Metal Gear 2.
Simtex and IR
And it's a chunk that's, I think, coming up in the future here.
Make your predictions. Chat, don't confirm or deny.
What I've heard, and I don't know what exactly this is true, I believe there's a segment in Metal Gear 2 where you're swimming underwater, you have a timer on your breath, and you have somebody attached to you that you have to carry through a swimming segment.
Okay.
Those are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No,
What about the president?
the password entry is already.
I love
been
stuff
made
like
to the
that
black
because
case.
it'll be fun
1
if
hour
you
will be the
re-listen to this. You're like,
confirmation.
ah.
His work
Mhm.
is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered.
There's probably a
Only
bunch of
now
Easter
is
eggs if you like look around the room or something.
The usual method,
Mhm.
I assume?
No.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Outer heaven. Alright, I have an issue with the black case.
Who's that?
Hey, we say outer heaven and Erica
Not
appears.
even guess.
What about you?
Outer heaven.
Don't cast
Olga.
suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due. When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful to make that sound. If Sergei were still alive.
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If
He's
you
my
sell us out,
friend.
I'll kill you
He's my big
myself.
machine gun friend.
Daughter of Sergei, don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish,
If
I'll
you
put a bullet in
wish.
your back instead.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
Wanna
know
watch-
if you know who you're talking about, talking to.
Would. You think any government would have
Also, that's
you
a
as the
psychopath.
regulators of this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe, but even that's doubtful. I
Sorry,
recommend against
I got
switching casts.
flashbanged by words, Eric. I was trying to translate your message.
Whose message?
Erica's post here is, I want to watch Andrew blow 20 dicks off on my way back to on my way to work. So number one, I'm
It's
not
happening
playing,
again. This damn right arm.
and two, part
It's almost as if
like
it's
I know
getting
that's
its
a mechanic in this game, but like, and also using the antithesis of blow 20 dicks off instead of shoot 20 dicks.
Blow 20 dicks.
Mm-hmm. Like, who knows?
Got a nice package, alright. Guess I'm gonna have to ride it.
All right.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world. I never trust a Frenchman.
Oh,
There's
easy thing.
something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence. Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Ocelot just knows we're here. He just saw it. He just
Right,
saw
yeah.
it on the TV. He's
Yeah,
just-
he could be like, oh yeah, by the way, he's over there.
Is that really Solid
He's
Snake?
talking to Ames.
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them.
Two
It's
of them.
impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They
Puppet?
will fire a nuke.
Puppet?
You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to
Oh
the
yes.
ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy
Yeah, I don't know about you guys,
stops
but I don't want
functioning, it
I don't
could
want that
mean
to
the
happen.
beginning of
My
a global
Tamagotchi would die.
depression.
But that isn't their aim.
I
What they plan to
wonder
do
if
is
any
liberate Manhattan,
military has
pull
ever
it
actually
offline
thought
and turn
about
it into
doing
some
it,
kind of a
because
republic.
it's
Hence,
referenced in
Sons of
here
Liberty
and it's
as
referenced in,
Sons
or
of
actually
Liberty.
happens in
Ocelot is coming.
Modern
Going
Warfare
online.
2, the first version of it.
Ocelot fucking knows you're there.
Hurry.
Search my pocket.
It's a security card. You'll be able to
Level
unlock
3
doors above the
card!
level 3 security.
Woo!
Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
Oh, here he comes.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
I love Ocelot. Hurry, get dressed in a full uniform
Put your gear back on.
with belts and straps and stuff. How long do they give you? I'm sorry. 10 seconds? Damn.
What What do you think you're doing?
He knows it's you.
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
He's gonna spin.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Said so.
Said so.
What the?
Uh-oh. Fox, die.
You tricked me. I understand now.
Ocelot's like, bro, calm down. Spin.
You, which team are you with? Show me your face.
B team?
You know who he is.
We're doing numericals.
He's not one of mine. Identify yourself.
Show us your face.
The hair flip.
We meet at last.
Bang. Oh no!
My hand.
Pew.
Yo.
What's up?
We need who alive? Raiden?
You, but you died.
But you died.
Leave this to me.
Ah! I guess we don't have the mask anymore.
Mm-hmm. Marie. Find him. What do we do, Colonel?
Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Cry.
Cry.
Up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts.
Oh,
either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look.
What the hell was that?
Just be a little patient.
What?
Our priority should be with the
There's
president
an
right
ellipsis
now.
like
We can
sigh
take
there,
it
but
that they've completed the
it didn't
password
sound
entry
like
and are
either of
preparing
them
Metal Gear
sighing.
for a nuclear strike. Get to
That's
the
weird.
president as soon as possible.
Definitely
The
not.
president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here. And the president may be able
There's
to
something
tell you
we
what
don't
it is when you see
know.
him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll
It's probably
do it.
Raiden whining.
You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
All right.
Ew.
Where am I going? E2. Hurry, hurry! Hey. This is really awkward. I didn't know he was there. It scared the shit out of me. Why are we going here?
Ration.
I missed it. Where's the president?
Shell 2 core.
L2. Okay. We gotta leave.
Mhm. So we gotta get out of Shell 1.
We got a free ration out of it, I think. I guess. I don't know.
Come on, elevator. Run!
I want.
Need some
Well, you
help.
ain't gonna get it.
Did
Did we make it out of there? Yes.
Looks like it. Alright, now we just gotta get past the guards.
Hey.
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Ah, I forgot the
Run.
camera. I forgot about the camera.
Security forces.
I think let's just run.
Flip.
I don't care.
Flip.
Flip.
Who cares? Flip on me.
Hey, you haven't kicked me
Stop
mid-flip,
it.
man.
Run.
Alright, now we're gonna jump off the edge. And we're gonna start nice with no alert. See ya.
Ah. Very nice. Where the ciphers at?
Where the cipher? I hear him. Oops. That was genuine. That was genuine.
Walked a little too far.
Hey, fuck. I thought it started at the part where I can actually jump on the railing. My bad. That's a skull. There's a man. Where the fuck is
There's
the
a
cipher?
man.
There you are.
There he is. Shoot him. Shoot down the Amazon drone.
No!
Run, run, run.
I'm just slipping seagull shit right now.
Alright. The gun. Oh, he saw you.
Just shut up. Oh, shut the fuck up. Really?
Gotcha.
I'll getcha. Yeah, I'll fucking getcha. How? Dude, my fucking ass hair is sticking out. Look. Let him do his. I'm not even in your fucking vision cone, you fucking something. I'm not even in your cone, dude. I'm not even
Being a real Lizzie Tish right
You're being
now.
a fucking Lizzie Tish right now. I'm not even in his cone, Andrew. I'm not even in his cone.
His cone's moved. Get him. Shoot him.
I'm trying very hard.
Boo. Moo.
Muh.
Alright. So go. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Can you please? Okay. Got mines. Where are we going?
Shell 2.
L2. L2.
Back it up.
Gonna do a 3-point turn here. Butt cheek man. Look at those things shake.
Look at that man go.
This rocks. That's how it was meant to be.
All
played.
right. Yeah, the intended way to play Metal Gear 2
back
at
when
high
I worked
velocity.
When I worked at Play and Trade, with Diana tried to see how far she can get on the tanker with just crawling on like the main TV, like in the back of the counter. It was just Snake crawling around in the rain, getting caught every 2 seconds. But she couldn't stand up to like fight either. Like
Right, yeah. So you just have to like crawl, shoot, crawl, shoot.
You gotta watch, man. I'm just gonna do this.
Down. Oh, oh, oh. Bang. Get him.
Leap. Leap, please.
Get him.
Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs.
Mm-hmm.
My daddy always told us not to be ashamed of our dicks. You saw that video, right?
I believe so. All right.
Pull on it. But I always rip the skin. And my daddy taught us a way to do that without ripping the skin by using some other dude's mouth.
There's somebody there. Pew.
Did that not get him? Hello.
What's that?
Bonk.
I don't know.
Watch out.
Huh. Raiden, my daddy always told me not to be ashamed of our dicks.
Oh no. I see more bombs.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Raiden.
Where have you been? Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
I think we need a PSG-1.
Yeah, to get the precision to be able to hit the target.
Unit.
Yeah, PSG-1. I think I know where to get that, actually. I think it's back in that strut since we have a level 3 card. Over there. Soundtrack's so fucking good.
Nothing here.
So sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
You want a little gift car?
Nice.
Wait, I want to know about this gift car.
The gift car, yes.
Can you ride around the gift car? Can you ride around in it?
Ride around in it? What size is the car? What make? What model? We're such assholes. It's one letter.
My blood is worth $5.
$5.
Well, maybe if they didn't spend all that money on coffee gift cards, they could afford more blood.
Boo.
Now, Erica, did you donate plasma, and did they put it in a centrifuge and give it back? Because they always do that to me. That's so, I love that. I love that when you donate blood and then you see the centrifuge separate your blood and the you think I can? No, I can't make it. You see your blood and plasma get separated by the centrifuge, and then you just see this like chunky yellow stuff go back into your arm. It's crazy cool.
Yeah,
I love
it. The color of your blood is so interesting. Like how it changes.
Can you say that again, but
depending on
closer to the mic?
Like the color of your blood is super interesting depending on how it interacts with the environment. Bang, bang, bang.
Fucking fuck
Bang,
off,
bang,
dude.
Bang.
Oh my God.
Shooting you.
Bum bum. Hang on, just gotta go to the parcel room.
Erica is not eligible to give plasma. I need plasma.
Free range blood.
Bang, bang,
Shoot
bang.
that.
Bang. Bang.
Hello, ciphers. Okay.
Hi.
Come on. Are you sleeping?
He's still sleeping. Watch out for the mines.
I think I got all of them on that straight path.
Hmm.
I gotta be better on the quicksands. My whole blood only, baby. They told me I am not eligible for plasma. What's wrong with your plasma? They don't want venom or plasma? Dude, I'm with you, dude. They're lost.
It's what happens when you have that much G fuel in your body. You can't give plasma anymore.
Can't get plasma anymore, but you can make, and I'm not kidding,
Oh,
like
your veins
spectacular,
can't take it. Yeah, interesting.
spectacular sniper headshots. My weak little veins. Is there a superhero that they can point at people and it makes their veins twice as thick? Yeah, this is dumb. Why'd I do that? Sight this. I don't know.
Nerf this.
Nerf this. I fucking love that video, dude.
Fuck, love that video.
Yes, there's this video for anybody who doesn't know. There's this video of this person cosplaying as Diva, and she shakes her ass into the camera, and she goes, "Nerf this," and then somebody edited the fucking wet fart sound over her. But then somebody auto-tuned it.
Yeah.
After all that. And just like, nerf this. And the fart plays a little song where...
Wasn't it auto-tuned to the Overwatch?
I can play the audio, but I don't want to play the video. I can play the audio, but I can't play the video. Just picturing somebody dressed as Diva with their fucking ass shaking. Yeah, wait, does this play? If I play it on Discord?
Nerf this.
And then somebody nerf this. So somebody auto-tuned the whole thing.
Nerf this.
Nerf this.
Erica's right. Yeah, you need the reverb fart sound effect as well.
Nerf this. Nerf this.
She slaps her ass cheeks and it just goes. Lovely. What a universe. Bink. That's weird. There's like a mouse cursor on my copy of Metal Gear Solid 2. That's really weird. I wonder if that's like a glitch or something. I'm not gonna make it. Okie dokie. What do you mean?
Here?
What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean get the PSG one first?
Yeah,
what did I get?
The grenade launch. You got the grenade launcher.
Oh fucking thank God. Nothing here. Nothing here.
Where is the PSG
these guys on my
one?
floor or nah? We'll just loop them around.
I believe they're coming up to get you.
Coming up to get it. PSG one, there it is. Fucking hell.
There it is. Perfect.
Really? Nerf this.
One to take out the IR sensors.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Head to the connecting bridge between shells 1 and 2.
I know, Snaky. Thank you, Snaky. Nothing here.
Nothing
Nothing
here.
here. Nerf this. Oh my god, dude.
What's funnier, that or what are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I think. What
are you doing is our creation, though. So
what are you doing is our creation. Well, and going along with that, on stream the other day, I don't know how it got brought up, but I told my stream about my first encounter with Seattle locals with you.
Close encounters with Seattleites. Yeah.
Oh, go fuck yourself then.
Hey, do you guys have $1? No, I'm sorry. I only have cards. Well, go fuck yourself.
There it is.
I was waiting for you to do it. Hey, scot-free, baby. Raiden.
Nice.
Raiden. Do you have $1 I could borrow? Sorry, Colonel. I only have cards.
Well, go fuck yourself.
Well,
then.
go fuck yourself.
Ends Kodak call.
Is Paul Eating still on Cameo? Quentin Flynn is my mortal enemy. I can't ask him for nothing.
Why is he your mortal enemy?
Because he told me to go fuck myself at a convention.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Alright. 1.
Stuck his middle finger up at me.
2. 3. Don't hit the Semtex. You went all this way to get the PSG and you're using the fucking SOCOM.
Go on then.
Chris is lying.
I'm not lying. Quentin Flynn pushed me down and he fucking told me to eat shit off his finger.
I was under the impression this happened in the wild.
Erica's lying.
Alright, PSG. Oh, I see it. Right, I think I remember watching you guys do this part in your playthrough. And it's just like the most like alright, you get this one, this one, this one, and then that one's behind a flag that you have to wait for the exact timing on.
Should be good.
And then Chris tells me he asked for the payment he's supposed to get for the photos at the booth at a con, as you're supposed to. What convention was this?
Fucking Quentin Flynn con.
Quentin Flynn con. Back to you.
I stuck my middle finger up at him and I said, got it fucking memorized. He went, huh.
Oh right, isn't one of them's on that cipher there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a bunch more, but where's the activation? Oh, ooh.
One of them's on a
Not
seagull.
bad, kid.
Eh.
There's C4
Did I get the
attached
one?
to the seagull.
Did I get the one on the flag?
Huh?
Oh, I know the one I'm missing. I definitely got the flag.
Okay. What's the one you... Oh, there's one right behind you, isn't there? Yep.
Hideous Kajumbo.
Hideous. Idiots. Good job.
There is one.
Alright.
Oh, there it is.
One more. Oh. It's amongst the birds.
Guys.
Oh.
Guys.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm not even moving my stick. This is just Raiden's breathing.
Yeah.
Raiden's gentle breathing.
Take
Sorry.
some meds. Sorry, boys.
Man, that fucking sequel. Am I missing one? Yes, I am.
Yeah, what,
Yes, I
what
am.
caliber does the PSG shoot in? I want to know.
Oi!
Ah, there it is.
How many did he say? 7?
Think so? Hitler catch PSG 1.
2. 3.
76251.
5.
5. 6.
What did he say?
You.
8.
Bang. Third one.
Sorry. God damn it, Raiden. Raiden! What is that, 9 or 10?
I believe that's 9. So I'm guessing it's a full 10.
There it is.
Hey, very nice. Meow.
I got that with no pentazamine.
Woo.
Raiden.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not.
Yes.
Wait, helicopters use gasoline? I thought they used micro USBs.
They're being held on level B1 in the core.
Huh.
Sorry, I gotta plug in my helicopter.
Find any other places where hostages were
Yeah, I
being
always
held?
heard it used like 40 or 50 micro USBs.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's
That'd
a
be the
few short of
worst.
30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasaka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasaka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner.
There's the voice.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders! Over here! Damn!
Pew pew.
I'll talk to you later.
Kiss me.
Colonel,
Colonel.
I need some answers from you.
Some kisses.
Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming
Kisses
back
for
to Shadow
Colonel.
Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal
I was
Emmerich,
gonna say the
PhD, a
spoiler.
Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake
Erica,
and Otacon both became
which
fugitives
spoiler,
after
but
Shadow Moses wanted
disguise
acts
it
of terrorism.
so that I know what you're talking about, but Andrew doesn't.
Organization.
They sabotaged and
I want to
destroyed
say
countless
the
Metal Gear
spoilers
units
so
throughout the
bad.
world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the big shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
They're my
Jack, why are
friends.
you
They're my
defending them?
friends.
You don't even know them.
What I've done
They're
here
my
so far.
espionage friend. You can't take them away
They're
from
my
me.
sneaky,
Duty
they're my
alone
sneaky
won't get you
little,
through a
like,
sneaky
friends,
mission
Rose.
Like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need
The only one that
something
matters?
higher. I can't think of the
Oh.
right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage or ideals or something like that. I'd stake my
Some
life
Snake
on it.
used to talk
The
about.
solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe
Couldn't.
that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago.
Colonel,
We
isn't
even
he your
recovered
friend?
Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here. Not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that
I
also
thought the
means
man
you can't
called
be the
Otaku
terrorist leader
Convention was
of the
cool.
thing.
I love their ship name is Snoticon. I love them.
All right, here we go.
Come on. Okay. Pliskin. That's how he says hello.
There he is.
Solid Snake.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here.
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake.
Whoa, there's the GIF!
There's the gift. It's there.
Run turning around
Shoot him, Pliskin. Brother.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
Where do you get that suit?
Stop impersonating him. A whole different game from Liquid.
He's got a cool theme.
Mm-hmm. Shit's pants. Grabs like shit's pants.
Nerf this. He slaps his ass.
Oh.
Nerf this. That's all you needed to do. Knock him in the water.
Did I get him? Here we go. Harrier time.
Look at Vamp in there.
He's alive. Look at him go.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
Run.
A good thing his chin and mouth were protected.
Mm-hmm.
The world needs only one big boss.
You stood on top of a moving Harrier once, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh no, he's got the toe.
He hit the Semtex. He should have got fish and mailed. Mission failed. Ryan's just standing there.
Right. This is the stinger.
This is awkward.
Woo!
The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down. Snake, we got company. I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you.
Hold on, gotta take a phone call probably? No? Oh, okay.
Stinger it.
It's time to sting. I mean,
You can't go to work in wet clothes, Erica. You can't do that. You'll be all soggy. Use this. Boing. Where's
oh, Jesus.
meow? Ooh.
Ration full, I should equip one.
Mm-hmm. I was too busy watching this cool fight. Meow. Man, fucking Harriers are so cool.
I know. I think it's you and Aaron get really excited about the plane fights in Metal Gear games.
I just really like planes in general, but especially something like a Harrier VTOL. Like, I feel like we should build more.
Oh, okay.
VTOL
Interesting take. You're
aircraft.
saying the world needs more like deadly weapons of destruction. Okay. What was your Twitch
Not
acting
necessarily
right?
that, but just like more vehicles that are VTOL in nature. Like, I'd love to see what a commercial plane.
I don't even know what
VTOL
VTOL
format.
means. Can I say this?
Vertical takeoff and land.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, because of a Harrier does not have wheels to.
Oi!
Oh no!
I put my ration on. Oh, you want to know?
You gotta
secret?
put yourself out.
Box puts you out instantly.
Really cool.
Yeah. That's very important for 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Harriers don't have wheels, and they don't have to like do
Oh, God.
anything of. Oh no. Well, you can survive 2 direct missile shots. Good to know.
That's Jack for
Yeah,
you.
Harriers don't require you to do the plane thing of like having to drive forwards and get enough lift up to fly.
Jesus.
You can just go. I'll take care of it. Hit the rocket pods. If you squint really hard, the message of the game is that military murder machines are
Oi.
actually really cool. What's up, Katie?
Katie.
It's your little icon beside your name.
Little
Oh,
ghost.
that's really cool. That's the 2.5 year badge. That's cool.
Ow.
It's a little green ghost guy.
Little green ghost.
Mm-hmm. What the? Oh.
You actually get an achievement on Retro Achievements for doing this fight without the Kasatka taking any damage.
Oh, cool. Just a little guy.
We might actually
Just
do
a
it.
little green ghost guy.
What's Pliskin and Otacon's chip name? Since we have no idea where Solid Snake is. Or if he's even alive still.
Right, yeah. If it's... Yeah, you get a little green man on you.
Good on you, get a little green man. Is he under
Yeah,
me?
if Snake and Otacon is Snoticon. Take care of it. Ah! You be smoking.
That's so smoky. Just my humble opinion. I think that's a little too smoky. Please don't shoot the fucking Kasatka. Raiden, why would you even target that?
Raiden, what?
Raiden, you shot my Kasatka. I thought we were friends like this.
Yay! Nice
Bye,
one.
idiot.
What a loser.
Whoa.
Bye,
Mumbo
man.
Kajumbo. How did that happen?
Ow, my eye.
What happened to your eye? Somebody shot a missile at it.
Oh, there he is. It's Big Man. He really is the Metal Gear 2.
It's already active.
Raised like a little. It's like a little big chicken lizard thing.
Whoa. Oh, yep. Yeah, the missile. Missile fire. Very cool. Oh no!
Whoa! Grab the rope. Nerf this. Look, there's this cock lump. Did you see it? Did you guys see it?
Did you see it?
It jiggled at me.
Can we get a replay on that?
That makes cartoony jiggle sounds.
Katie remembers the video too.
Nerf this.
Nerf this.
Darn, lost my eye. Oh, I was gonna say, it was like, I lost one of my 2 fucking eyes.
Oh. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's gonna morph.
Oh, Moody Man's gonna do something. What is he? Sick him, vamp. Oh, Andrew, don't look at this.
What am I not looking
I
at?
know it's coming up. Don't look.
What's gonna happen? Right in.
Don't look at this. Don't look at this. He could do that. Did you know he could do that because he's bisexual?
Is that the reason?
That's the real reason, yeah.
Fuck, man.
And before you laugh and before you judge, he is bisexual.
Oh my
can do
god,
that.
Metal Gear's is the series of like thing happens and like you just look at the screen and Kojima's like, it's cool, right?
How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
What do you mean repairs? You took 0 damage.
Are you
What?
the snake?
The snake?
They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Oh!
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need
Pliskin
to
was
ask you
Snake the
this.
whole time?
Legend.
What?
Legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells
It's not an
someone else
entire
remembers.
reference
Everybody
from
passes it on.
Escape from New York.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could,
Right.
I'd be out of here in a second. How
I don't want to be here.
Why keep
I
fighting?
want to go home.
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our
It's your
own,
charity
but
number.
It's a cause worth
How do we donate?
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What
To the world.
responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Colonel!
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that, and I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will
Oh,
make me
Jesus,
back.
Jack.
I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data,
Mwah.
okay, Jack?
Mwah, mwah. Oh, yeah, let's save. It's less fun knowing that they're dating.
Colonel.
Here it is.
One for Rose, one for Colonel. Everybody gets one.
And 10 for me. He takes out a little mirror. What if he was just a freak?
Checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just
We
now
know
doesn't make
that.
any sense.
You just
Looks like
said
they have
that.
No more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand.
I know, why isn't Colonel saying anything about Snake? Isn't he happy he's alive?
In the darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
He fucking understands.
You understand me. All right. Can't go that way.
Oh, you know what?
Get the rest.
That ain't
What's
no
the ringing
codec.
noise? Oh.
That's my Nokia.
Oh. Got it. Thanks, game.
Thanks. He kept doing that to Erica, too. It babies you so hard. It didn't consider the fact that Erica is a human being with thoughts. Just babies everybody. Hey, has coolant out in hand pointing at fire. Hey, did you know?
You know. Oh, be very careful. This pipe looks slippery.
Careful for what? Oops.
Because it's bird shit, Katie. It's slippery. What do you want?
I love the little sneaker sounds they added. Oh, how do you do this? Hey! Hey! I want whatever that is. Put that fucking thing at PSG-1 bullets? I don't particularly need those. Is that bad? Oh, it's just, I think it's just not gonna let you.
Infinite fire, yeah. Infinite fire. Hmm. Uh-oh. Run!
Grab the rope.
Run, run, run.
Sneak. Sneaker. Sneakers wearing sneakers.
Up.
He's so dramatic.
Okay.
It's necessary to do a big flip there.
Not a pretty sight.
Not as pretty as
Get
you. I didn't mean to do that.
Check the situation.
Oi.
Birds.
Shut up.
Meow. Ah.
I forgot I just made the save state. Oi.
Up, up.
Up, up. Up, up. Shut up,
Meow.
dude.
Up.
What would speedrunners do? Oh, I think he just gotta...
Wait it out. Till they aren't looking and then shuffle across.
I can't even look over there.
Meh, meh, meh. Check the situation.
They care about me. What if I shoot them both in the body? So that they both pass out around the same time.
Is it only one shot to take down with body? Or is it two?
It's one. Just takes
more
I think
time.
If you hit their heart, their dick, or their butthole, or their head, they'll go down instantly, but it'll take a longer time if you hit their arm or something, or any extremity.
I see. Interesting.
I think I hit both of them. Let's see if I got the other one too. Is he feeling a little sleepy right now?
Sleeping, bud?
Yeah, I'm gonna do an Erica. Nice.
Nice.
Nice
In
butthole
the
shot,
butt.
dude. Wait.
Yep.
I'd laugh if I fucking fell off just now.
Hey. Yep.
He's so dramatic. This is my favorite riding.
They snoring.
Oh.
Alright, in the window. Oh no. Just crawl along. Uh-oh. Gotta move. Ah! So, timeline-wise, I'm trying to think here. What came out first? This or Titanic?
Titanic.
Okay.
This came out November of 2001.
Okay.
Where's the broken one? These guys.
Titanic is...
Riding?
No, get out of here. Yeah, Titanic's 97. Whee! An inch. And then crouch inch.
I would never do that. I would never ever do that.
No,
Fucking
that's
no.
very hard to do.
It's the scariest part of the whole game.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go in my pants.
Why does he sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh no, dodge the piss.
We'll finish, right?
Did you wait long enough? Yeah, I don't know. Can you cartwheel through it? I have to know. You can just...
Campbell, I found my fetish.
Go road.
Snake, guess what?
Snake?
Maybe the president's covering me.
Yeah. Forget covering the president. I'm getting covered over here. Please cartwheel through it. I just want to see it.
It's like cartwheeling through the rain. Look at the condensation on my eyes. Oh, we finished.
There we go.
Huh?
Huh? Oh boy.
His piss was not like deep yellow. It was like pretty clear. So he's drinking a
Pretty
lot of
clear.
water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drinking his
Just
water.
keep it hydrated on the big shell.
I love chat has no reaction to what we were just doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Oi.
Short it out. Oh. Nice shot. Oh.
Fuck.
Nice. Pew. There we go.
We gotta get to the
you're petting
core.
your cat too busy to watch Chris get pissed on.
Yeah. Yep, you were.
That boy being good, Erica.
You being a
Being a good boy.
No, he's out of He's out of PS.
Sorry.
He's out of the
Again,
PS. Come on.
Yeah. He's being a good boy. Okay, that's good.
I didn't know the guard ever stopped peeing. Trash Prince missed that. The pee.
You missed watching Chris get pissed on.
Snake, he's here.
He's here.
In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Plan because of your personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send you to the bottom of it, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it.
Bam.
Where's Ocelot?
Not here.
She punched the drywall.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not
Don't
one
do
of
that.
my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that
He's got
explosion.
luck in his side, doesn't he? Standing there with headphones and an microphone.
Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here.
Raiden.
Turn the currents on.
Of course.
Raiden and Raiden.
Hmm?
Ray and Rye.
Oh.
High voltage currents on.
Oh no.
Stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room.
That
No
room.
job for bare hands.
All right.
Hmm.
Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the
Of course.
She sees him. She just doesn't care.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to the Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just
It's
as
your own
a
life.
reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
Hmm. All right.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses.
Does that
guard
really
training?
work, Colonel?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
You don't
But there's no way into the
electrify
room.
raw bacon into cooked bacon.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then
Oh,
target the circuit
good old
panel.
Nikita missile.
Right.
Ah! The President of the United States.
The president is wired
Just
with nanomachines.
Break out the
If we know
car
the
battery,
frequency,
Trash
I
Prince,
can
and just
raise him.
One on each, a clip on each side. Just start smoking and smelling awful.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate the remote control missile launcher first.
Andrew, as a
Find the Nikita
Canadian
missile.
citizen, when you came to visit America, did you have any American bacon? I don't remember.
I believe I did. The thing is that we have both what is like regular bacon and Canadian bacon. Both exist.
You guys still call it Canadian bacon over there, right?
Yes, we do. And I can't remember if it's different.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. What the heck? That's a chaff. There we go. Yeah, it's a.
What do you mean?
Oh.
I love the effect of the
Nikita.
chat. Little rainbow lights.
Zap zap. I can't remember if Canadian bacon and pea-meal bacon are different things.
Pea-meal bacon? What's that?
Pea-meal bacon is generally so traditional bacon that we know is there's the grenade launcher.
Yeah.
It is spelt
Gmail bacon. There's a person in there. Oh, that's the president.
PEA MEAL. Pea-meal bacon.
Email.
It looks and tastes
Raiden.
closer to like a slice of ham.
But isn't Canadian bacon just ham? Thick ham?
So
Is there an elevator on this floor? I think so, I believe. I do believe. Yeah, the president's over there.
by comparison, yeah, Canadian bacon is far closer to ham. So
I like Canadian
pea-meal
bacon a
bacon is
lot.
kind of in the middle between regular bacon and ham.
Two like Canadian creation foods that I'm thinking of right now are poutine and Canadian bacon. What else we got?
Well, like I don't know what the chronology is, whether donut holes existed in the US first or Timbits existed in Canada first.
Oh yeah, who
Oh
made those?
no.
That's so cool. Someone's
Yeah,
having
we can't-
beans.
Beans, what the fuck?
Oh my god. If you tell me how to swim, I'm gonna squint.
B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
When you're on the surface, you
Fine
can
with
swim in
swimming.
corresponding directions using the up, down, left, and right movement of the left analog stick. Push the punch button to dive down from the surface.
Alright, I have to be really bad. So Andrew's gonna sit and chat with y'all.
What's up, chat?
What's up, chat? Little chatties.
So that is... They classify it as... I'm looking at the Japanese text here for Shell 2. Are they using she or su? I think... Yeah, they're using she. So they're saying it as she, a, e, and then that is... RU, I believe. Where's my U here? Yeah. So they're defining it as shauru, which makes a lot of sense. It's how you would do that word translated into katakana. See if we can guess the next Be Right Back here, chat. What is Dynamite Fresh?
Yo.
Welcome back.
It's all that P-mail. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Time to swim.
Oh my god. They didn't even make me answer that.
The water and move forward by pushing the punch button.
Stroke?
Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your
If you
heading with
punch the
left
water, you can
analog
just
stick.
swim faster,
Up
don't
will
you know?
take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can
What
hold
Care
for
Bear
a
are
single
you?
deep breath.
I don't know
Once
any
the
of the Care
O2
Bears.
gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Canadian bacon bear. There's like
so
some
there's our points.
there's like some stuff you can get in here. Everybody hates this part, swimming.
Yeah, that's the thing I've heard about Metal Gear 2 is nobody likes swimming. But I think it's just notorious that nobody likes water levels where you have a very particular O2 meter. Because there's that always that threat of drowning.
Mario can breathe underwater for some reason.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like what's a water level that's fun to play.
Good question.
Because we know all the bad ones that people don't.
Good
question. What's the good
question.
ones?
A fun water level.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mine for some reason.
Well, it's different if your whole game is a water level, such as, say, Abzu or Subnautica.
Or Echo the Dolphin.
Or Echo the Dolphin.
Which is like a scary game.
There's the Nikita.
Just tell me about that Nikita.
You have the remote-controlled missile.
We know.
Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the President before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Hurry. Yeah, those are just straight up mines.
For some reason, didn't the core just flood? Why are there fucking mines?
Yeah, who put the mines there?
Dog doing?
What the dog doing?
I didn't know you could go all the way over here so soon.
I would say that the water levels in Donkey Kong Country aren't that bad. Mainly because they have some of the best music in that game.
Hey, yeah, I know for the soundtrack, it's just a game about gorillas, like, swimming underwater. You don't have to go
Don't have to go to that. Creates the most relaxing piece of music ever.
That's part of my BRB rotation, like, all the fucking time. I have so many remixes of it.
And there are so many remixes of it, too.
Yeah. They actually just recovered, like, the FLAC version of it. Gorgeous.
Get the fucking beautiful uncompressed files. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other water levels that are fun to play.
Does Crash Bandicoot have water levels? I didn't know you can go all the way deep in the underwater section. Like, well, I guess it doesn't get more flooded later, huh? I didn't breathe all the way, Raiden.
You can breathe, Raiden.
I don't have to go.
You gotta
I
breathe.
don't gotta go in here. How did I go in here? Did I have to go in here? I don't know.
Cutscene?
Cutscene, I don't know. Cutscene, I don't know. I don't know. I think I have to go back.
Oh no!
Oh, I think I'm just getting a cutscene because this is the first time I'm in here. I don't think this is directly pointing me in the right way. Peter Stillman.
Mr. Stillman.
I was gonna say, are you gonna fucking... Wait, didn't Colonel call us while we were underwater before?
Got the goop. Eat the goop, Katie.
Katie made
Put
yellow
the
goop
goop in
before.
your mouth.
I'll put that goop in your mouth. Come on, man.
Rush. I want the goop. Give me the goop. Water levels that are fun to play.
There's probably a bunch, but I can't think of any right now.
The underwater missions in Warframe aren't bad. I think they're pretty good. Mainly because you get to use the
Oh, Crash
basically
Bandicoot did have
the
underwater
special
levels.
spacesuits.
3, but I don't really like 3 that much.
Mhm.
My favorite. The only one I actually like 1 is okay, 3 is okay, but 2 is like a great fucking game.
Yeah.
Oh, if Katie made if anybody made anything with fish in it, I wouldn't eat it. Eat fish.
No fish for you.
Do you like fish?
I like certain types of fish, and I also I'm starting to like fish. I think there's a right and a wrong way to cook fish. Fish is one of those that once you have somebody who knows how to prepare it correctly, I think it can be done really well.
Oh, what the hell was that? I think that was the president talking. Ugh. No. I'm not even looking at the mini map. Just going. I'm just going. Where will it go? I think I went in a little circle. Ah! Something I didn't find out until a few playthroughs in Metal Gear Solid 1. Oh.
Oh, it's you. What was that noise? It was you shooting yourself in the
What a
face with
fucking
the
idiot I am. What about this way?
Yeah.
Are you calling me on the phone? Yes.
What's the phone gonna say? Don't miss? From dark smelling room southwest location. Oh, okay. Indicator missiles?
Oh, I think I know it. Yeah. I know what they're talking about. Part of the room with the chaff. With the gun turrets. I guess there's a thing in there. How does that not work? Are you crazy? Crazy or something?
Phew.
Is there a vent in here?
Green bean naturally absorbs the flavor in the stuff, so every bite is just so good. Very nice, Katie. So do you not like sushi, Chris?
I like sushi.
Okay. Just don't
do
like
like
cooked
sushi.
fish. Chase the president.
Hey, move the. What is that thing? Pesky thing.
Kaboom. Grid is deactivated.
Katie, if you're gonna say a recipe in chat, you have to tell a big, long, unnecessary, long-winded story about your life. You ever read those articles?
Oh, yeah.
How to make macaroni and cheese. Well, I used to make this back at the farm for my 12 children.
So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Performing for you.
That skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
I'm so glad they made
I'm
up their
alright,
own
sir.
fake president instead of putting George Bush
Is
in there.
this some kind of sick joke?
Sick
I
joke.
thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you...
Grabs your dick.
You're a man? Well, who are you?
I know another president that does
Foxhound,
that.
sir.
Foxhound? I see.
Did Kojima
Now
predict
things are starting to make
the
a little
future?
sense.
He's wearing a red tie.
Switch over to nano.
Betrayed his country to the Russians?
Yes, sir.
Andrew, when you edit this, just do like a chroma key for his skin tone and make it just slightly more
Just
warmer.
shift the hue selector a
Shift
little
his
bit.
hue a little down.
It's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input
Make it
the
orange.
code sequence necessary
Put some
for launching a
Diet
nuclear
Cokes in the
strike.
room.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
just edit a Diet Coke in his
The
hand.
sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power.
I don't
They
know
sought
about all
destruction.
that.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
Oh
But you're the
man, if they had
president.
given
You
him a
have
comb
power.
over
No,
Trash Prince, that
just
would have
a
been too
figurehead.
much.
Huh?
I don't
Kojima
have any control.
predict.
The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy. They control.
Don't mention it.
They even choose who becomes president.
Outer
Put it
heaven?
simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? It's the truth.
Talking about a group that actually
The
owns
space
the
defense,
country?
income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's
Oh,
what the
no.
Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you
Well,
actually
you put the
believe
writing in.
public opinion influences
I
the government?
reached the limit.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look
Huh?
at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots.
The Patriots.
Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial?
I'm not reading all that.
military leaders.
Snooze fest.
No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an
Pawns.
insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency.
Of course,
That
it's
wasn't the only
men.
price I had to pay. Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history.
Oh no, it's men.
12 old
You'll
white
understand.
men that actually run the states. Of course it is.
I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted
It's
to wield
really
the power
funny.
of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes, I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But
Bargaining
I
chip?
underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
Play their
What are
game,
you
perhaps.
saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine
They put
what would
on
happen
episodes of the
if they
Jersey
ceased to
Shore.
function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every power monger will try to fill for their own
Definitely
greedy
didn't
ends.
just picture
I'm
a
talking
Dyson
about an
vacuum cleaner
unregulated
with
power struggle,
a certain hat
panic,
on it.
civil war, chaos.
What?
Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must.
Well, when he said political vacuum, I didn't like picture the cinema, like the concept. I pictured a Dyson vacuum cleaner with a hat on.
What am I missing?
He replied that pawns can never
thought
become
about it
players.
too.
And who is this?
A giant political vacuum.
My predecessor, George Sears.
Suck this.
That was the name the public gave him.
It's like dust. It's like dirt.
I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake.
Solidus Snake.
He was the third
Yeah,
snake,
vacuum
preceded by
cleaner with a
Solid
red
Liquid,
tie.
a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency.
Do you have a
However, he fell
political
out of grace with the
vacuum?
organization
Can you
4
send
years ago.
bucks?
When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago.
What if Trump just got on stage and asked for V-Buck donations?
At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear
Yeah,
Rex
can you
and an
photoshop that up,
advanced
Transference? That would be
nuclear
lovely.
However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots'
Uh.
plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to
I love that they use footage from the
Liquid
first
Snake,
one.
bringing about said incident.
Thank you.
They do
As
that
a
all the way
result,
through
he
4.
succeeded in obtaining
Really?
Rex and
Yeah,
the
even in
Metal
4
Gear
they just use
But in
PS1
doing
footage
so,
because that's how you
he ended
remember
up
it.
revealing the
Yep.
existence of
Yeah,
both Rex
and you see the
and
evolution of
Genome
time
Army,
Yeah.
as
a
stuff
blunder that
improves.
earned him the wrath of the
Roar.
Patriots.
Rex.
Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential
Do
office.
it, please. Please, Erica. Please send it to him.
Oh my god.
That's the
I didn't even
story
think of
of
that.
Yeah.
Following
Erica,
his
can you explain
resignation,
this?
The Patriots selected me, their new pawn.
Just send it to him. It's like, you
That was
like
quite a
this?
show.
You like politics?
It was a
Yeah.
well-scripted drama
Just that,
staged
just
by
say
the
that.
Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Oh no.
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute
No
their
cap?
plot, Solidus
I
was
knew
on the
you were gonna
road to
say
help
that.
As he avoided pursuit, Solidus
The
Fucking hell.
layup was there, Chris. All I had to do
From
was
there, he
dunk
bided
it.
his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The
Like,
completion of the
you
new
literally
Metal
could have
Gear
had
project,
another
an
Perry
opportunity
frame moment of
even
cutting me
defense
off.
against the Patriots. By stealing the
I
Patriots,
just clicked to that one.
he would be able to
Just
place
made
them
it.
a
It's
very
in the
uncomfortable
roster.
Andrew,
The
don't
only
say it.
chance he has for
Andrew,
survival.
don't say it.
Once he has the new Metal Gear,
Memory is stored
he'll
in the
declare war
DNA.
against the
Andrew,
Patriots.
don't.
Memory is stored.
Needless to say, he must be
DNA?
Andrew, just shut up.
Already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray,
Metal Gear Ray.
hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
What?
You're standing
Grabs
in it.
junk
To be
right
more
here.
precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
He is stored in the
What'd you
pooter
say?
heaven.
No,
Pooter
the
heaven.
structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure
Is P
extends from the
truly stored in the
foundation all the way
pooter?
down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name.
He said it. He said the title.
Oh,
What, you gonna break bad?
not the pooter.
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
You ever watch Evangelion?
Oh,
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against. the
I
Metal
didn't know
Gear
there were
variations
multiple
throughout the
rays.
world. The Patriots
That's
had
really
Rays
scary.
We saw a bunch of them in the
Arsenal
beginning.
Gear.
So
Did
now
we?
Captain
Okay.
Yeah, there were a few of
Metal
them in the
Gear is
tanker.
Guarding a Metal Gear.
Oh, okay.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all.
Was there,
Arsenal
actually?
Gear
Oh.
has full
I thought there was
access to
only
the
one.
military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control.
I think you're right. I think we
over
only
our
saw one in the
nation's
tanker.
armed forces, not to mention
Hmm.
our nuclear armament. In short,
Ray's
Arsenal was
dangerous because he
created
could
to
be
the
massive
core of our country.
produced.
What kind
Hmm.
of
Massive
weapon?
produced.
No, you're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal gear will be fully operational when GW is successful.
He said the T word.
He did.
In 2001.
He did.
And we're talking to the president. Wait.
Yeah, we're talking to the president.
Kajumbo, what? Mumbo Kajumbo, what did you do?
Well, he did recently say that he had to rewrite chunks of Death Stranding 2 because he kept predicting stuff that came true.
Man just sits in a room and thinks.
He does just sit there and think.
Couldn't be me.
Like, if he's not sitting there and thinking, he's going out and, like, seeing movies. That's all he does.
I know. We're listening to cool-ass music.
I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections.
Both you and Erica are getting such weird introductions to this series, because Erica played Death Stranding and you've played Metal Gear Solid 5 with zero context.
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that
here we
thing
go.
once it's been activated.
What?
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for
Well, we
Arsenal
know
Gear.
that Hal's sister is somewhere on the thing.
I thought the levels below us were
And
flooded.
now I'm starting to,
Sure they won't let her die
we
just
gotta
yet.
rescue Emma,
She's the only remaining
and Emma's the
programmer
one
for this
that's on your
project. According
back.
to Ocelot,
Connections with GW? What does that mean, Katie?
in the northwest part of level B1.
Wait, what did you think about? I don't even know. Like, I love this series. I have zero idea what's going on.
It'll give you access all the way to Emma's
I
location.
thought he meant GB.
What's
Give this
GB?
to her when
Oh,
you
George
George Bush.
No, this is the president of the United States. I'm glad they made up
Yeah.
a fictional one instead of
Take Emma to the
putting George Bush in the game. Although that would have been really funny.
Shell 1 core.
I was thinking George Bush.
So George Bush's PS2 model. Do you think he has a PS2 model anywhere in any
Oh,
game?
it's got to exist.
Like
It's
military
100%
games and
gotta
stuff.
exist.
Can you
It's
can you
gotta
look
be somewhere?
can chat look this up?
Let's find out.
You were thinking George Washington? Wait, what? George Bush is never mentioned. He's not canon in the Metal Gear universe.
Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
Hang on, Andrew. This is important.
Now, kill me.
Kill me.
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital items.
Why do you want a
is
messy shot, though?
If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role!
Why do you want like a struggling shot? Why-
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, in the chest? Oh.
That's abusing your right
Bad
to free
one.
speech, Mr. President.
You're just gonna
Or is it?
suffer.
80.
President, why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped.
Slipped.
Oh, Ocelot shot him. Okay.
I'll see you around.
Alas.
Carrier boy.
Carrier
I love
boy.
Ocelot so fucking much.
He did us a favor.
Dude, you're like lung shot right now.
Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
Oh?
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last
Find Emma.
word as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
He talks too much. I'm glad he's going away.
He's dead now.
Raiden, take his wallet. Raiden, take his wallet, Raiden.
Right.
You think he has like Buffalo Wild Wings gift cards in there and like Home Depot shit? Like,
He's got a Costco card.
Stuff he has for Christmas. He's got like 3 Starbucks $5 cards. President is freaking dead, Colonel.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the
Can't
recent
do
turn
the
of events,
first.
we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Stop Arsenal
Do you
Gear.
actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1 in the core of that building you're in. Right?
Oh, fucking Emma.
You've got to find her before Arsenal
Gotta
becomes
find
fully
Emma
operational.
in the wall.
Emma.
It's up to you to
Claire.
make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
Yeah, Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could
What?
do.
He had to act shocked to say it like a second time.
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost.
Oh
their nuclear
no,
strike
Emma, no.
That Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
Oh
It doesn't make
no.
any sense. They
No.
had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective
Bye,
weapon than
Erica.
Arsenal Gear.
Have
You knew about Arsenal
fun
Gear?
at work,
Yeah.
I
didn't you
guess?
tell me
Or
about
try?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal Gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the president and Ames described.
What do you
A
mean
massive
you
cover
you
story. The good
you
news
look
is that it hasn't
down and
really
then
done
back
much
up?
in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Oh, Chris
Right.
moving
And when
the
did you find out about all
What?
this?
It took a while, but
I don't know what Katie's going through a time in chat here.
Katie's
I don't
going
know
through
what's going
There's
on.
no doubt that Arsenal Gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years
What?
ago.
I don't know what you're
really
talking
happened
about.
here?
Like, I don't
What is she talking about?
I don't know.
took
It's
these
just
photos 2 years ago.
stuff.
I know these pictures. They were on the news. On
Oh god, what is this? What? I'm pausing it. What is this website? Search options, welcome, news, new U.S. military weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, the pictures
News,
that we took.
cable, business,
looks like a
weather,
GeoCities
sports.
website.
Yeah, it really does.
Remember right. The reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by
Me,
going
we
public
were
with photos of
used.
the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
2 years ago, the Hudson River. we learned that a new Metal
Who
Gear
took that
model
picture?
had been
Oh, the
seen.
Yeah, who
cipher,
took that
actually.
one?
When I think
Oh,
about it,
There was actually a
okay.
cutscene for it.
better than to trust the
Yeah.
information. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel ģerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel ģerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental
What are
terrorists.
you on about?
It was
Katie, what's going on here?
to our anti-Metal Gear
I
activities.
farted on sheet.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about
Watch that later. You can apologize to me.
Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose
How
Snake
do
to
you
be a
do
hero,
that without
So
blinking,
they
dude?
decided to do a spin.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it. They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it.
Why do I have to apologize to you?
really
I
should.
didn't
You
do
really
anything.
Project headed by Commander
Honestly, you really
Dolph was
should have.
carried out in opposition
I was
to the
reading
Navy
chat
Arsenal
saying,
project.
wishing Erica well. That's all I was
just
doing.
awful. You should
To be more
apologize.
precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a
Yeah, Katie, that was crazy.
sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal gear.
Oh, my face hurts.
I was reading my little list and I read it correctly, and Kitty's like, "Oh,
Colonel Gurlukovich?
yeah, okay." Puts emoji.
Both fell
What are you
Ocelot's
clipping?
plot.
Nothing.
Solidus
Take a sip
behind
of
all this, he used Ocelot to get hold of Ray.
probably hard liquor or
He was
something. Whatever
underground,
Katie
keeping
does.
low profile
Yeah.
at the time.
Probably BER.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside
Yeah,
Solidus?
okay.
So true. It's so true.
Forget
Yeah,
it.
beer,
We're
the
wasting
thing that
time.
Katie
We
drinks.
can figure this out later.
That's
The
probably
nuclear
BER.
strike's been prevented, but
Mhm.
Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Go find Emma.
Easy. She's in
this-
core 1, right? Core 1 is the flooded one?
Yes.
Or was it something in Shell Core 2? We got the Nikita here. No, we gotta go. I know.
He knows. He
Metal
knows
Gear-
shit.
Metal Gear fans. I know. I know.
Okay, they're shaking their fists.
I stop.
Chris.
Well,
They're shaking them.
no. Tell them to stop. Tell them to put their fucking
Put those
fists
away
down.
right now. Put them away right now.
Oh god, you're worse than Dark Souls fans. Fucking Christ. Yeah, Chris doesn't know what GW is really, or whatever the fuck's going on in this game. But he'd still like it, okay?
Bling.
Hey. Why does he do that?
Who knows?
His little baby steps.
Whew. Whew.
What?
It's a nice quote there, Katie.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded.
Same.
The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, There's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Fuck.
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal?
You were what?
Yeah.
You were what,
My father
Hal?
did.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim
She's also
anymore,
your
that
mother?
She refused to even wear
Hal?
a bathing suit.
Damn.
Like,
if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level
They're
B1 in the
step
core is
siblings.
pretty much flooded.
oh, are they? Okay.
Maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
Okay, Katie said, Chris, you know you can't like things unless you know every single thing about them. And it's so true. Because if you really liked it, you'd know everything about it. You'd know everything about it if you did. Raiden. Where you going, Raiden? Slippery baby boy, come on.
Everything.
Everything. No exceptions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you like video games? Name every video game. Every video game ever. I don't know if we're gonna make it. But I don't care.
Air.
Air!
Open that door. Open that door.
Raiden, please open the door. I like how his O2 goes down so slow when he's doing this.
Just remove the water.
Dude, if I was in this situation, I would simply just drink all the water.
Mm-hmm.
Raiden. Do it. Oh, it's broken? Raiden.
Run it.
Raiden, you're not listening. Raiden.
I
love his little stair steps. Love his little stair steps.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
He could do that. He's bisexual.
He's bisexual.
Chicken, huh?
Raiden.
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancy.
Okay, so he's not wearing a like leggings material on his body. That's just a texture thing. Same thing happens to
Oh, okay.
Ocelot's
Okay. So he is actually
skin.
supposed to be
Shirtless.
just
Yeah.
shirtless.
I don't know
Got
what's
it.
going on. It's just a problem with the emulator.
Although for Vamp, it almost makes more sense
yeah, it
if
does.
he was wearing. Why do you scream like that, Raiden?
He's scared.
I thought so.
Katie, he's bisexual. Yes, he did
What
just
do you
dance out
want?
of the way.
They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled, but your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Yeah, dude.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal.
Look at where his knife is.
Cool, and it's really serious, Katie.
The girl is just ahead.
His knife is fucking right on his cock, and when he gets to when he takes it out, he just goes and grabs it, and then he slowly pulls up. It's amazing.
All right.
Alive?
She alive?
Some time ago, but the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now. What? Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
Think again.
Do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb. This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the...
He used sock glue to glue them to his nipples.
No idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're
Damn it!
girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
There he is. There's his knife.
All right, vamp fight.
Let's go.
What the heck do you do?
Oh, I'll show you.
Pull out the M4, and we shoot him.
Hopefully I'm better at this with more practice from my playthrough with Erica. Ugh. Yeah.
He's throwing knives at you. And you can shoot the knives out of the air.
The difference between this, playing it on an emulator, and playing it on the actual hardware is, if you want to just, take out the M4, you lightly press the button, but that doesn't work on, the emulator. So you can't quick aim. No.
Here he comes. Shoot him. Oh man, he's glowing with bisexual energy.
They call it energy.
Boom.
Bloop. Whoa.
Get, oh no, he knifed you. He's gonna knife you.
Such a nasty boy. I don't have any straight up grenades. Okay.
Boom. Shoot him. Oh, he's gonna knife it. Oh.
I love his little dives in there.
Hmm. Oh, there he comes. Through a knife. Through a knife. Through a knife.
I gotta squat,
Multiple
man.
knives.
I gotta squat, dude. Leave me alone. You going back in the water, or?
There goes. Bomb him. Boom. All right.
Raiden finished the vacuum.
Let's see it.
Describe it to me, Andrew. I can't look right now.
All right. So we have the president from Metal Gear 2 standing in front of the White House, like, Speaker of the House podium with the flags on either side. And then we have a vacuum cleaner with a red tie standing to his left, holding a gun pointed at him. Ladies and gentlemen, Metal Gear 2. Yes, that is quite good. Quite good. Well done. Here comes the knives.
What? I'm doing really fucking good.
Mm-hmm. Bomb him. Boom.
I love this fucking song so much.
So what's the purple below Vamp's health?
It's stamina. You can take him out non-lethally if you'd like.
Non-lethally, yeah. Okay, yeah, because I remember 5 has that for the fight with Quiet.
Okay, we're gonna do this.
Stomp.
We're gonna squat. Hopefully our life comes back enough before Vamp comes out of the water.
Out. Knives. But you've also got a couple rations in the room.
Dude, you weren't red when you did that. I'm just gonna use this.
Oh, when he's red, you can't deal damage to him.
Actually, I'm gonna try. Ah, man. Did I just block that? My ass?
My ass.
My ass!
Ass.
Ass! I have one bullet. Oh, I got him! Yo!
Nice. Alright, bomb him.
I need to squat, dude. I need to squat. You don't understand, Vamp. You gotta squat in your fucking life.
More
Fuck you.
rounds.
I'm trying to squat and bleed, man. Leave me alone.
I'm squatting over here.
Just trying to squat and bleed, dude. It's the disrespect.
One more clip of soap.
I know, I gotta get another. It's gonna get tough here.
There you go. Bang, bang, bang.
Fuck. Yeah.
Stash. Nice hit. Bomb.
I don't know if the bombs are gonna work. He doesn't usually stay under long
Yeah,
enough
because he jumps out. Not worth it. Knives.
I feel like it is worth a try, but vampy.
Oh.
Nice.
Get him. Bang.
Hey.
Sweet.
Supposed to do that.
Do a little twirl.
Hit him with the
Dash.
twirl. You, if I'm running, you're not supposed to be able to hit me.
Back in. Don't. Jumped out. Here he comes.
Hey! Katie with the gift sub.
Let's go.
Thanks, lady.
Oh. What's that?
He pinned my shadow down because he's a...
Oh.
Right, and saying, my body. It's like the funniest thing. Ugh.
You and your
So
knives.
annoying,
man.
man.
My body.
I didn't tell you this, but...
Oh, cool. Yeah. Remove the light. Nice dodge.
Nice cock.
Nice cock.
God damn it. You're so close, my dude. There we go.
Nice.
First try. I'm saving. Fuck you.
Bang.
Shoot him again. Shoot him 100 times. Shoot. Why not? He's dying.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the president gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Dude. Nice, and they give you ration refills. Swim.
Oh, I don't have a map in this area.
Oh, bullets.
I feel like there's so many Easter eggs here too.
Bullets.
PSG1?
Well, PSG1 bullets.
Why do I not
I
have the
guess you
PSG1?
could use the PSG1 to fight Vamp.
It said get PSG1 first. I have the PSG1.
Oh. Thought you did, yeah.
Lost. Body armor. I forgot what that does. Get PSG1T first. Oh, tranquilizer PSG1?
Oh,
Fuck.
PSG1 trank rifle. There.
I need that node. I don't know where the fuck.
Well, Snake did say that he knows most of this junk, so he could tell you.
It's gotta be around here. Maybe there's another door over here.
Door.
This is the one I came in, but also it was kind of like a cutscene that I walked in the door. I have the node here. Maybe the node is in the room.
Just
without
not. Oh, Emma.
Oh, fucking Emma.
Where's the cameras?
The condensation, Emma. Wait. Ah. You have to walk into the baby pool like a baby. Alright then. My silly boy Raiden. There's a hallway this way. Okay. I know it's like not far from. Yeah, here we go.
Staircase. Go.
I love his little quick steps.
Door. There it is.
If you're wondering, yes, I do fast forward that every time. Book.
Book.
Made dinner, what'd I miss? You missed the vamp fight before.
We did the vamp fight.
But we got porn.
Get the book out.
Where's the book?
Where's the book?
The book at? What is body armor? What? He's wearing a little body armor.
So I guess you could. What's a dragon?
Dragon.
Yeah, I guess you could use it for.
Oh, porn is a
certain-
weapon.
Is it?
Sure is. Publication
All
with
right.
adult-oriented material, full of girly photos and interesting columns.
Square to set.
Nice. See?
There we go. That was locked.
I'll save the book because I want to use it on a guard.
Good distraction.
For MGS4, they actually partnered with Playboys. So you place proper Playboys down.
Here we go.
Which is so funny. Why did you point a gun at her? You know she was hiding in the locker. Why'd you point a gun at her?
Are you alright?
She just pissed.
Who are you?
That's Jen Hale?
Get me out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me?
Yeah, it's Jen
What are you
Hale.
talking about? I'm here to help.
For people who don't know, can you list off some other roles
Here.
by Jen Hill?
I'll prove it.
How much time do you have? Because Jen Hale's kind of everybody.
Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try.
Main one I like. Probably my favorite Jennifer Hale is female show.
Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
Mass
That's
Effect.
right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
You pointed a gun at her, dude. About like,
Actually, I need
she's
your
allowed
help
to feel a little
stop
jumpy.
Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The president.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Brother.
My brother.
Come on. We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
Yeah, Jen Hale has 472 credits.
Jesus.
And some of those have like multiple, like she's multiple characters in a game or thing.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of there.
I can't swim.
You can't swim.
Leave me.
You can
Leave me! Leave me to die in the fucking drown in the water.
Fuck it, I'll die.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here. waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left
No.
me. My mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later, but first we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim!
No!
This is such a weird performance from her. Because, like, there's pieces where you can hear her doing basically a younger voice, but I can't not hear Jen Hale as she is.
All
Yeah.
right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course
It's
I'm
not
sure.
a
That's how I
little
got here.
while. It's quite a ways.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea.
I'm not good at swimming. I'm not good at walking. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster.
What? Okay. Weird.
Hang on tight.
Get on my back.
Why'd you touch her cheek like that, though?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know,
I'm
you
surprised
should
she's
wear
not holding
contacts.
her
There's
nose.
nothing wrong with my eyes.
What?
I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses.
Oh, Emma, you're
There's
not
this
like
guy
other girls, are you?
Your first boyfriend?
No.
No.
Important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
My brother.
I see. Okay, let's go.
No. Different from the other girl. Ryan is having his first conversation with a young woman.
Alright. Go!
I think we're like right there. No. Into a mine. Oh, I do have to show you the. I do have to show you the sound it makes when Emma runs out of air.
You have to show me.
I do. Y'all understand? Or life, I guess.
Oh, okay. What? Emma!
I heard they actually stuck a needle in the back of Jennifer Hale's neck to get that sound. She didn't know it was coming.
Yeah, Hideous Kajumbo did it himself.
Yeah, and he smiled. Oh my god. Hideous Kajumbo. That's his evil counterpart. That's his regular counterpart. Monkey.mp3. You stepped on a gibbon's tail. Like, what happened? Oh, she can't walk? Go on then.
Yeah, what happens if you click the link? Yeah, I guess it's a piece of text with a dot something.
It'll bring you to monkey.mp. Don't trust that. Don't go to monkey.mp, please.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid.
I used to listen to Heart on my headphones. Dark and quiet.
I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sleeping?
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Emma, that's fucking weird.
Colonel, I've got Emma Emmerich here.
Emma Emmerich.
Avoid drowning.
Good job.
We managed to avoid drowning.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Did Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah.
What in hell was going on?
Be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Well, Andrew, you're kind of cutting out sometimes.
Free your hand
sorry.
of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release
Give her
your
a
grip on her,
hand.
take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's
Mwah.
aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
EE.
EE? What? How?
I'll use my codec as a relay. Here she is.
Hal?
EE, is that you?
Hal.
EE.
EE.
Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Just friends.
Enough with the sibling
And I'm
rivalry.
yelling at you.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemy's aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
EE. EE doesn't flow off the tongue at all. Oh! The fuck?
Mines.
This fucking guy.
He's calling you.
Watch out for mines.
Be
Shut
careful,
up. He always
fucking
calls
Claymores.
fucking right after. Fucking dick.
Steps on Claymores. Hey, beware of that.
It's literally on purpose. They're only over there. Okay.
Alright.
Come on, EE. Come on, EE.
Pause there for food?
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
Back soon, chat.
How long would you say? ETA? 20?
I was gonna say like 10 or 15.
Oh, that's even better.
Because
Okay.
I just have to go upstairs and get it.
Okay.
Be back soon, chat.
Alright, be back in 10:15. Whoop.